Welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Hard and Uncut. Last time we finally managed to rescue our second engineer because we need more engineers, and we're just trying to go back to Kerbin now via the Mun, because that's the. I actually think this has probably taken us less than if we did a direct burn, because we did, what was it, 300, 200 to get out here, 50 to get back. It's 250 instead of the about 700 or something would have cost us. So I'd like to think of this as being reasonably intelligent. We are over on the dark side of the moon right now, which is problematic a little bit. So we're just going to do this burn. Let's get going. We are going to fire those engines. In fact, we're a little late firing the engines. Oh, now. What's going on there? What has happened? What on earth has happened? What is going on? Oh, hold on a second. What is going on? Oh, is that actually just because I'm... Oh, there we are. Right, okay. I see the problem. I was just not looking at the right lines. There were so many lines visible that I wasn't actually focused on it. That's terrible. You are allowed to tell me off. Comment down below. Have you ever done that? Because I have obviously done it quite a lot right now. There we go. 38. I think that might be too low. Controls are locked. Why are controls locked? Oh, because we don't have signal. Oh, that's lucky. So I don't have... I have SAS, but I don't have signal to do maneuvers. Okay. So we need to get this thing out of here. So hopefully this episode we're going to be going for it. We're going to be firing off into the distance. It's going to be a long return journey for these guys. I think 2 days to there. What's that? 5 hours. 5 hours to pair up. So we're obviously on the way on this side here. That's interesting. Going to pop our way out of the Mun sphere of influence. We actually have signal now, so we can get rid of that node. Right. And we can come in and we can crash this thing into the ground. Now, hopefully, I hate to say this, we have completed some missions. We've got parameters done. We've got that one. We've got that one. That's 9,000. So we've got about 8,000 funds for this, which covers not even the cost of the first craft that we crashed. So yeah, that's good. We have to put these crew down. We have to get them down for us to actually make the funds. I don't think we need their pods, because I've just thought about that. I think it was just an EVA rescue thing, but yeah, I hope that's the case. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to get it close enough, and then I'm going to I think I'm going to try and use what's left on this to slow us down a bit, because we're going to be coming in reasonably hot, I think. So I want to try and just get, as we approach the atmosphere, we'll just fire this just to give ourselves just a smidgen of hope, because I don't know if this pod's okay for lunar re-entry. I can't imagine that it's actually designed not to be, but it's only got 20 ablator is the other thing that's in my mind, actually. So that is a concern. We'll get down to about 200 and then I'll start to, yeah, we'll start to wind it up. Right, so I want to, well, I don't really care which way around you are facing. I want to be surface, please, surface negative. There we are. Right, so now we're currently facing parallel. So we're going to just, I want to do that, don't I? Yeah, we'll do that. And a bit of that. Right, so we're going to fire these engines. There we are. The idea is I don't want to drop the periaps too much, but I want to drop our apoapsis. So what I'm going to do is do that. We're actually gaining on our periaps now a bit. There we go. I want to just hold the periaps roughly where it is, but I want to use all of this fuel up. Get rid of it. Do that a bit. There we go. Get our apoapsis up a bit more, because this is basically meters per second delta V that we don't get to use again. It's going in the toilet. So yeah, that's the end of it. Right, there we go. That is done. It is spent. So we can now decouple that, and we are off to the races. So this thing is pretty much unguided. Oh, we've got, how have we still got that? This doesn't have stability assist built in, does it? Interesting. We'll have to be aware of that, because it may actually stability assist itself in the atmosphere badly. So we'll turn off stability assist and it should roll around a bit. Oh, or not. Here we go. It's going to sort itself out. Okay. It does do it quite quickly, doesn't it? It does wobble a lot. Right, we've got 10 minutes to get through the atmosphere and land this thing. Got to crash this thing, land this thing. This is quite, as I say, I've never really used these pods apart from this series. So, yeah, that's, I don't know if this thing is okay coming back from orbit. It's getting hot. definitely getting hot. I don't know if it's the pod or if it's that there, and that's attached to the top of it, so this could be dangerous. It's not getting too hot though, it's not rising too fast. We are killing our apoapsis, so we're now definitely coming in. We're definitely landing on this pass. We're not going to do a jump out the atmosphere. And the heating's gone down a bit, that's good. Ablator is going, that pod's okay. I don't think anything's, we had the other part explode, but that's fine. Right, where are we coming down? Where are we coming down, actually, thinking about it? I don't recognise any of this. This is the other side of Kerbin, is it? That's an interesting little island there, that's nice. Right, should probably pop a parachute, you know, anytime. I know you all get annoyed at me for delaying my parachute popping. I shall try not to do that too often. And these crew have been EVA all over the place. In fact, one of you EVA'd around the moon, so you should get some credit for that. You might even get another star for it. I don't know. I don't know if you get stars for that or not. We'll just slow it down before parachute deployment. There we go. It's deployed. We can now speed up again until we get down to the water, because we don't need to kill too much time floating down on the tiny little parachute. 7 meters per second. I hope this craft is able to land at that actually. We have got the extra weight of that command, that control core in the top there, which, thinking about it, you don't really need to have, do we? We could actually just have, we could have just put the control core in the bit below. But anyway, recover the vessel, and we have finally completed some missions. It's been so long. It's been so long. Oh, thank goodness. Right. And now it's going to freeze and crash, no doubt, and I have to redo that, and then you'll probably tell me off. No, here we go. Right, we got some science. Oh, recovered a vessel from flyby of the moon. How nice. We've got a lot of science built up. Okay, they have gone up to level 1. Let's actually have a look at them. Yeah, we've got some engineers. Wonderful, because we really needed 4 engineers. Well, we know what you lot are doing. If we ever have to send people to surfaces, you are all going there. Let's have a look. Lost. Oh, yeah. Right. So, I need 2 more names from you people. So I need 2 engineers. Who wants to be an engineer? Put your name down below if you want to be an engineer, because we have 2 engineers available. If nobody chooses them, I will call them Engineer 1 and Engineer 2. And by the way, you don't have to have Kerman as your surname, or your family name, or your second name, or whatever it is that you want to call it. Oh, that's a highly stupid, courageous person. And what else have we got? Oh, a highly courageous, not stupid. Oh, Molin Kerman. Why wouldn't you just get lost in orbit and then I can rescue you? Right. We are almost up to the requirements now. That's good, but I don't know how much that craft is that we want to launch up into orbit. Oh, I've clicked on something. Oh, we clicked through all of those things. Right, get out. Oh, actually, we can check. So what was it called? Was it Minmus Station or so? I can't even remember what I called it now. That's terrible. It was called Minmus Station. How much do you cost to build? 50,000 funds to build you. Do we think you have the Delta V required? Probably not. So 50,000 funds to build you. So I need 50,000 on top of the target. Right, let's have a look at what missions we have got. What have we got active? So we've still got that one's still available. The surface outpost on its own is not enough. Surface from the data of the moon does do it. Explore Kerbin would probably get us very close. Rescue you from orbit. I've done enough of that. Sepatron, rescue from orbit, flag on the moon. We're taking the flag on the moon. What else have we got? Kerbin, Minmus. Ooh. Ooh. Now, that is an option. I have to bring you back though. But a rendezvous around Minmus would not be the worst thing I could do. And if we're sending a craft there anyway, that's a possibility. That would take me up to 1 more space. Let's do that. Right, okay. So, surfaced outpost would now take us to it. Explore Minmus would take us to it. Rescue Kerbal from orbit of Minmus would take us to it. So, I think we need to think about a return vehicle for our Minmus flight. Yeah, I think so. So this thing needs 2 vessels in orbit of Minmus, dock 2 vessels. Oh, if only that had... but I'm going to get some of that, aren't I? I'm going to get the rendezvous bit. So I'll get the 40,000 off that, which will take us most of the way there. And then bringing you back will be another 100,000, which should be enough for us to then send up the orbital station. Once that's in orbit, we can then transfer, we can dock our lander to it, and we get the big money. Right. I think that's the mission then. I think we're going to go and send a rescue craft to get Hybus to do the rendezvous with that. Does it count if it's just a rendezvous around Minmus? I don't know. Well, we'll have to have a look. Have to get close enough to it, don't we? Right. So let's go and have a look at what craft we've got. I don't really want to send the rescue craft. What have we got? We've got like a runabout. Yeah, a runabout would be good. A little runabout. Runabout. What have I got runabout wise? We have runabout 4. What's runabout 4 do? What have you got built in? You're not big enough, are you? No, you're not big enough. You're not going to do that. Minmus. What Minmus craft have we got? If I put a docking port on it, we could actually complete that docking part as well. Let us have a look. Minmus 3. Load you. No, we're not doing Minmus 3. Minmus 2. Right. Let's have a look. You do not have RCS. What about docking? Do I have something that does docking? Docking. No. How much is Minmus 3? You cost 38 to launch. That's a lot. That is a lot. I don't need all of this science though, do I? Right, you know what? Let's get rid of this. Delete the ferry. I have 3 minutes to make this work. Docking port is good. Yes, we'll have that. Get rid of the science. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Take this off. Get rid of that. Put that back on. We want a heat shield. Does this thing have a heat shield? It does not, so I need a heat shield. Where's my heat shield? Thermal heat shield. 1.7. I think that's the right one. There we go. You come here. Get on there. Right, and then I need a. Thank you. No. Actually, get off. Right, you then need to have a decoupler of some sort. So we need coupling, and I want a little one, or a big one, or a big one. You know what? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, let's do that. But you know what? We don't need any of this. We do want that. What I want is I want to actually graduate this up anywhere, and I don't need a fairing base, do I? So what we can do is we can take that off, put that there, get rid of the old fairing, put that to there. That's good. Right. We have a little engine there that can. We've got these things, which we'll deal with in a minute. We want fuel tanks. What have I got that goes up a scale? That's not the right one. What about this? This goes from something until something. I want a little adapter thing. An adapter thing. Fuel tank. What's that do? Does that do what I want? Yes, that is what I want. So that's going to come here. It's going to go to there, which means I need a nice big decoupler. So where are my decouplers? That is that one. Nope, that's too big. This one, the 18. That goes there like so. Then that goes onto it. And then that goes onto there. Right. So this engine here, what is this engine here? That's this engine here. Right, that needs to go to there. What's this? That's there. That goes with that one. Okay, and give me, what do we want to look at? Vacuum. 1,500, that's not enough. This middle stage, however, is more than enough to go up. So we'll actually use this middle stage, we'll actually do the transfer. And then it's about, do I want to dock this thing? I could dock it. It doesn't need to have control because the other craft can do the docking. Of course. Yes, that's right. We'll have one of these actually while we're thinking about it. In fact, no, we won't. Right. We need some sort of solar panel type situation. So I want electricity. Some solar panels. We'll put them under here, actually. Like so. There we go. Not that many of them. That's no. We don't. We want 3. We want 4. There we go. Right. Okay. Next thought. So this thing's going to go up. We could make this stage a bit bigger. We could actually put a slightly bigger tank on, just to give it more maneuverability, more ability. What have I got bigger tank-wise. What do? You cost me money, but let's get you on there anyway. There we go. That one, no, that's horrible. That's horrible. It's going to be this one then, the horrible choice. Right. Oh, and that's it. So for next time, we're going to be launching this. So from me, until next time, have a great one.